Very good day to all. I'm K.Bakiyaraj, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of MBA at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss the topic about transaction processing system. So before entering into the transaction processing system, it is the one of the topic of MIS for the transaction processing system. So how the document has to be carried out in some few systematic manner. So this is a topic to be given as transaction processing system. So what is transaction processing system? A transaction processing system is computerized system that manages of all the company's business transactions, specifically focusing on the data and the transactions such as the gathering, the storing, modifying, retrieving, and processing all the informations in one together, putting together is said to be as a transaction processing. So the data has been collected in collected in the right manner, storing and modifying doing some few modifications and doing the processing as such informations for the retrievable purpose for the benefit of the management is said to be a transaction processing system. And now we are going to discuss about the definition of the transaction processing system. So a TPS is collects the process, the stores and the output of the data generated from the business transactions. A transaction is any event that changes the state of an organization and requires immediate recordings. Say for example, the transaction processing system take place into some few departments such as the finance and accounts, and the next one is the payments, and for the inventory, that is for the stocks and stock inventory updations. So this TPS ensures these transactions are to be handled in real time or batch modes with the high reliable and more accuracy is said to be as a TPS, that is a transaction processing system. And now we are going to discuss about what are the list of the components of transaction processing system. So there must be some few elements that to be consist of the transaction processing system. First element is about the inputs. Second one is the processing system, and the third one is the storage, and fourth one is output. And now we are going to discuss about what are the different functions of transaction processing system. So the first transaction process should be carried out. First one is about recording all the transactions. It is denoted as the TPS system meticulously record all the financial transactions, include the sales, purchase and the payments. And second functions of transaction processing system is to be updating the data. So the update, how the data has been converted, how the data has been to be updated in the right manner. So the transaction payment systems update the company's database with the latest transactions information, ensuring the data states and the current. And the third function is maintaining the data integrity. So how the data has been integrated in different parts is said to be as in data integrity. The systems adhere to the data integrity rules to prevent the errors and inconsistencies from the entire system, this ensuring the accuracy and consistency of the information within the database. And fourth important the functions of the BIS is transaction processing system is about the generating reports. So define the before entering into the reports, how the data has been compiled in the readable formats. So report is always set to be in readable formats for the end users is given as reports. So how the report has to be generated, in what way has been report has to be generated. So the TPS systems can produce the reports that summarizing all the transactions and providing the valuable insights into the company's performance. So all these reports can be used to track the sales trends, identify and improvement areas, and make the data-driven business decisions. This is overview about based upon the reports, how the interpretations will make out in right manner. It is the generating the reports. And now we are going to discuss about what are the different types of transaction processing system. The transaction processing system has been carried out in two different parts. One is the batch processing, and uh, next one is about real-time processing. So what do you mean by the batch processing is said to be as and real-time processing is it involves the immediate processing of each transactions as it happens without any delay, and this means all the transaction has to be processed instantly with the result are available immediately in actions. And now we are going to discuss about this real-time processing has separate different applications onto module by the different areas. Say for example, the first department is the purchase, second department is the production, third department is the marketing, and fourth department is finance and account, and last department about human resource departments. And these real-time processing systems basically utilizing for some few transactions. One is for the online banking transactions, and next one is stock exchanges, and next one is online reservations. And thank you so much.